Greetings, everybody. I am in Bali right now, and it is 6 a.m. Now, I'm excited to be here, don't get me wrong, but I am very tired. I am in Ubud, and Ubud, which I'm probably saying wrong, is incredibly touristy. Very, very popular spot. I am up this early because from 5 a.m. until 8 a.m. every morning before the tourists descend on the town, there is a traditional market. There's a market that happens like every morning. And I think a lot of people don't realize that it's here because they're doing something reasonable, sleeping. But I wanted to get up early and check this out. So I am very tired. I'm exhausted. I've been traveling a lot for the past few weeks. But I gotta see this. Yay. Alright, well, I got a Steven with me. We did not see anything at the morning market. I mean, we saw things, but nothing that we haven't had before. But it's just cool that before all the tourists wake up, there's a bustling market right in the middle where all the action is. Just for locals and for the companies around here, the restaurants, to get their supplies. But didn't find anything new. So we are actually going to keep walking down the road to the everyday market, the one that is not just early in the morning, but goes on all the way until, I don't know, like 5 p.m. or something. So we're going there. This should be bigger, and hopefully we'll find something new at this market. How you feeling, Steven?
Feeling great.
Alright, great, let's do this. So this very large new building that's being constructed, that's where the market is supposed to be. So it's gone. However, I asked a man over there where the fruit is, and he says to go down this street. So let's see if we will run into a fruit market somewhere. So there are a few market stalls down here, yep. Guy was right. Okay, so we found something. We found a different type of salacca fruit or snake fruit that are supposed to be completely sweet. No tartness or bitterness or anything to it. So this here is a snake fruit variety. More of a typical snake fruit variety that you can find all throughout Southeast Asia. This one here, it looks identical, but it's not. It is different. This here is a very special variety that they have here in Bali that is supposed to be very sweet and have no tartness to it. Snake fruit is usually pretty strong. These are supposed to be very mild. But it's funny, like walking by, you just think you're looking at the same thing. But they are, in fact, very, very different.
Yeah, it's the BALI Lowland Salacca variety. It is the best of all the salacas in the world.
And you gotta come here for it.
Commercially.
Okay.
Thank you.
Great.
Oh yeah. This is a red mangosteen.
Red mangosteen, hey. Is it just unripe or is it different?
It tastes different.
Okay.
This is the big normal kind.
It's bigger.
It's bigger. Okay.
Yeah.
Salacca and mangosteen.
Yeah.
So what are we
Dragon
dealing with
fruit,
here?
no?
No dragon fruit.
No, thank you. Just the,
This
just this. That's all. That's all. We're good. 70,000.
Yeah.
Okay. I see. All right. That's fine. Deal.
Hold like this.
Stephen's Pay. Alright. Alright, got something. Greetings, everybody.
Hello.
I am here with Stephen Murray, and we are in Bali, in Indonesia.
Yep.
And Stephen, you just got scammed.
I did get scammed.
This here was sold to you as the very special, sweet, lowland salacca.
Bali Lowland Salacca.
Bali lowland salacca. And they gave you a piece of it to try.
Yep.
to show you that it was, in fact, the Bali Lowland Salacca, which has no tartness, no bitterness. It's just like pure sugar.
Oh yeah.
They gave you a bag, and then you took it back to your room, you tried a piece, and it was not the Bali Lowland Salacca, it was sour and bitter.
Yeah.
Like a normal Salacca. So you got bait and switched
Yeah.
with a different type, because these are cheaper than the more expensive Bali Lowland Salacca.
But
Not by a lot.
like 15% more. It was like I think 30 versus 40.
Fruit scams are a thing, guys. It has happened to me in the past. Like, people will sell you something and say it's something else or do this sort of thing. Gotta keep your eyes open, because there are some unscrupulous fruit vendors out there. But we went back to a market. Hopefully, this time did not get bait and switched.
Oh yeah, we didn't this time.
I think we kept an eye on her, and she seemed like a very nice lady. All right, so let's do it. I don't know which one's which, so I have one of each, supposedly.
Yeah,
in my
supposedly.
hand. I'm gonna go for this one. Let's peel it open. You pick a random one, and we'll see. So to open a snake fruit, I mean, some people, they do it a special way. Me, what I like to do is, some people can do it all in one go, but I break off the top and then peel the scales back, and as you can see, it is covered in this snake skin. Snake fruit, if you don't know, is very firm. It's kind of light for its size. It's kind of like got the texture of a clove of garlic. It comes in either 2 or 3 lobes. This has 2 and a baby. Nice. Okay. So you've got it. I've got it.
Oh, I got a sour one.
Sweet one. Yeah.
Okay.
You can try mine.
Want to try a sour one?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They taste so different.
So different. They're completely different fruits.
They're completely different flavor.
Let's first focus on the sweet one. Let's break this down, because this is something special.
Yeah, these are amazing. It's one of my favorite fruits.
Really, really good.
Yeah.
I mean, I like them both. What I like about the other one is it does have some sourness to it. This one doesn't.
Yeah.
Tartness on this, like a 1, maybe? It's like hardly any.
It's not acidless, but it's very low.
The sweetness on it, 7?
Yeah.
Something like that. It's not like sugar, but sweeter than an apple. And yeah, the texture of it is amazing. Really, really crunchy. It's like biting into a garlic clove, only it doesn't taste like garlic whatsoever. It's not harsh. But it has that kind of crunchy texture. Really dense and crunchy.
A lot of
Satisfying.
Yeah, satisfying. A lot of Salacca have this kind of funky flavor. The sweet one has none of that. I would say it's probably the easiest Salacca for like a Westerner to try and be like, wow, this is good.
It's mild. You're mostly just getting like nice sweetness. And maybe a bit of like a pineapple sort of taste. Maybe a little bit like jackfruit. It's nice. I've never had this before. But it's weird to bite into one of these and get that sweetness instead of a tart, astringent, bitter sort of flavor.
When we were coming here, I was telling Jared that there's 2 things that you really need to try here. And this is one of them. And it's just such a special fruit. And it's everywhere. So every single market, you will find the Bali Lowland Salacca. Though they also have the more standard sour Salacca.
Yep.
So, and they look I mean, I know fruit, and I can't tell the difference.
The person who bait and switched you may have legitimately made a mistake. It's possible. It's possible.
It's cheaper.
Yeah, it is cheaper. Very convenient mistake.
Convenient mistake.
So real quick, I'm gonna actually try the regular one. I've reviewed these in the past, but never in Bali, and this is like right at the source. People grow these here. Yeah, little astringency, kind of like gives you a touch of dry mouth. Not in a bad way, though. And it has a bitter pineapple taste to it. Tartness on it. Maybe 5. 4 or 5. Still very sweet. I'd say the sweetness is the same. Maybe a little higher, even.
Yeah.
However, because there is a tartness to it, you can't notice it as much.
Yeah.
So don't get me wrong, I do like the regular ones. I like them a lot. I think I could see a situation where I might want that over the Bali Lowland one. However, there is something very special about this, you know, and I think if I wanted to eat like a few snake fruit, like 2 or 3, I would go for the regular one. But if you want to eat like a whole bunch of snake fruit, the Bali Lowland is very, very easy to eat. Like, I can eat an entire bag of these.
Of all the fruit, I think I can eat the most of this fruit of like any fruit. Like, I don't mind having a meal of just like a pound of this.
It's like eating like movie popcorn, you know? Like, you just keep going once you crack into a bag of this type of snake.
We have one left of the sweet one versus
We ate all... Just sitting here, we have eaten...
There's more and more of the sour one.
Just sitting here, we have demolished the entire bag.
Yeah.
You can have the last one, Stephen.
Thank you, Jared. Yeah, but so yeah, the sweet one is it's an amazing fruit. It's really only found here, and it's so good and addictive, and it's easy to just keep eating them. Like, and the texture is great. Yeah, it's just a primo fruit. I mean, snake fruits, you know, here, Bali Lowland up here. Yeah, top fruit.
Really, really good.
This is a red mangosteen.
Red mangosteen. Hey.
This kind of caught our eye. We're not sure if it's anything, but it might be something. They had 2 different varieties of mangosteen available. One is dark purple and quite large. One is more of a light magenta and quite small.
So we're not sure if this is a variety or if these are unpollinated mangosteens, but they sell them and they sell them as 2 different products.
I think they're a different variety.
I think they're a different variety. That's what I'm leaning on.
Well, let's start with the one that is more commonly available.
Yeah. We got a knife.
We got a knife. Nice one. Alright. These are a little hard. I think these might be a little over, but... Let's see.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's good. Yeah. Looks like it's
Yeah,
a little
no
overripe.
gamboge.
Looks a little overripe on the outside, but inside, nice, white, creamy wedges. Alright, so I'm going to reach in and get one big one. There you go. Inside, it has like these little segments. Very soft, very milky, very creamy, very good.
Yeah, that is great. Yeah,
Mangosteens are real good.
yeah, it's top fruit.
One of the best fruits in the world.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of people, this is their favorite fruit of all fruits. Understandably.
Super sweet. They're like a
Oh, yeah.
9 out of 10. Very, very sweet. Very low in tartness. I think I actually prefer other Garcinia fruits than this. Like, there's a lot of things related to this that have a lot of sourness to them. I like a little bit more sourness.
And if you've never tried it, the closest thing I know of is canned mandarin slices.
I guess.
I don't know. I
It
mean,
doesn't taste like a citrus, though.
it doesn't taste citrusy like some other ones do, but
I think in my description that I usually say is like, you take a grape, like a really, really good grape. Best grape in the world. It's not like that. It's kind of. It's got certain elements of it, of like a really, really tasty grape, but not all of the elements. It's like certain compounds you might find in a grape. But maybe some compounds you might find in a tangerine. Like, take a tangerine, best tangerine in the world. It's not that.
Yeah.
But maybe it's got certain parts.
yeah.
Not the citrusy element, not the thing that's kind of like orangey or sour, none of that. But maybe some aspect in a tangerine that can maybe see. They're mild, but they're really good, and they're really hard to explain.
Yeah.
But let's try the red one.
Yeah.
Let's see. This is pretty soft. I think I might be able to do this without the knife. Alright, let's see. I'm just gonna score it with my thumb. Some people just twist them open. I can't because my hands are covered in mangosteen juice. But, yeah. Nice job.
Here you
Stephen. So inside, very, very nice looking.
That looks great.
Very nice. Little creamy wedges in there. That's what you want. No dark spots or anything. Looks really good. Okay. Mine also is nice on the inside, only I butchered the opening of that fruit. Okay, let's give it a shot. I'm going to get 2 wedges. They're very small.
It tastes really good. Maybe slightly more acidic, but
Yeah.
and
I
not
like-
quite as sweet.
Yeah, I like this better.
That's really good. I have to imagine that's ripe because it doesn't taste immature.
Doesn't taste immature.
When you're buying mangosteens, just as a note, if you see this,
Steven,
when you see this,
get in there close. The yellow crab.
yeah, that's called gamboge, and it's a lot of times that will be in the core too, and you'll have a bad core. So if you see them like that, that's a bad sign. So don't buy those.
And you also, if you have the ability to get one that yields a little bit of pressure, like that yields a little bit, that is a good sign. If they're hard, doesn't necessarily mean that they're bad, but you can't tell. You can't tell if it's hard because it was sitting, a couple days past its prime or a couple months past its prime. When they get hard, they're kind of hard to tell. But if they give a little bit, more likely to be good. And in the U.S., where you can get these at the supermarket, and most of the time they're like rocks, and you get a bag of them, you might get one good one. But I would say that this red one, I like it better because this one has like one more on the scale for sourness and one less on the scale for sweetness.
Yeah, I would say it's more grapey than normal mangosteen.
The regular ones are maybe a little too sweet, not sour enough. I like a little bit more like pop. This gives you that. A little bit less fruit, but that fruit does have a lot of power to it. And I think that's about it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, everybody. We'll see you next time. So I just found something very, very rare just walking along the side of the road. A very special eggplant. I am so sorry. I would like to give a very big thank you to Kelsey. Kelsey spells their name with a Q and an X, so it took me a minute to figure that one out. Kelsey is a new super patron over on patreon.com, so thank you so much for joining, Kelsey. And I also want to give a big thank you to Joseph McCorkle, Bill T, and Smarter Every Day. For anyone watching who's interested in learning more about how you can help out the channel and get some cool bonuses in return, check out the link in the description below.